This is Operation Kingslayer. Listen up. Our field of operation is Bolivia. Dense jungles, freezing mountains, and salt flats. If you don't watch your back, you won't leave it alive. Your target is the Santa Blanca drug cartel. Their network relies on fear, violence, and intimidation. You'll need to destroy them from the inside, destabilize each aspect of their operations. Production, smuggling, influence, and security, to bring them to their knees. You have full autonomy. You pick your targets. You decide how to take them out. Just get it done. Gather your intel. Learn who the players are. Learn their methods. Then destroy them. To make this op a real party, the local military force, Unidad, are on the cartel's payroll. They've been fighting it out with a low-rent rebel group called the Qataris 26. You want to survive? These underfunded and under-equipped rebels are your new best friends. You gotta think. You gotta be strategic. No one will come when you call for help. Use what you can to get the job done. You have your arsenal and every vehicle you can find at your disposal. And don't be afraid to throw out the playbook. Each of you is an elite warfighter, but together, you have the strength to take down an army. And remember, Ghosts, credit is failure. You will burn the Santa Blanca drug cartel to the ground, but no one will know who was holding the match.
I am not a liar. I have killed thousands. I have fed more drug fiends than the top 3 pharmaceutical companies combined. I have stolen children from parents, wives from husbands, wiped out entire generations. But lying, that I have never done. The rest are offenses against humanity. Lying is an offense against yourself. I am the head of the Santa Blanca organization, which you call a cartel. I had a dream. I dreamed of a land where we could grow our own coca, produce our own cocaine, where we could run our business free from interference from the police, the government, the army, the Yankees. In my dream, a woman's voice asked me,
Sueño, mijo, what if you had your own country?
like Moses, I led my people to the promised land, Bolivia. We came here. We bought the coca fields. What we couldn't buy, we took. We bought the police, the military, the judges, the politicians. We were on the verge of becoming the government itself, on the razor's edge from fulfilling my dream. Of creating a narco-state. The nation of Santa Blanca.
The agent they murdered. You knew him?
He was a friend of mine.
Sorry for your loss.
I could say it comes with a job, but it doesn't get any easier.
No, it doesn't. Guess you've been down here a while.
I've been living as Karen Bowman, international aid worker, for just about 5 years. Means living rough, but as a cover, gets me out and about.
At least it comes with a chopper.
How'd you get in country? I flew in business class from Manaus. Hey, I'm refreshed and ready for work, right? I just hitched rides from Barranco, Peru. How about you?
I got on board a bus in Jujuy, Argentina, and drank all the way to Villazon. Nobody wants to deal with a drunk on the bus.
That explains why you smell like ass.
I've heard rumors about you guys. I was a rookie field officer in Moscow when the coup went down. There was talk you were involved?
Must have been someone else. We were never there.
It's not every day you get to meet an urban legend in the flesh.
You should tell that to my kid. Maybe he'd listen when I tell him to take the trash out.
Is it hard being someone who doesn't officially exist?
You tell me, Karen Bowman, international aid worker.
I'm sure you've seen the horrible, fucked up shit humans are capable of when there are zero repercussions. But let me tell you right now, no matter how you compartmentalize, how you desensitize, you can't prepare for El Sueño. He's got a religious streak that rates pretty close to delusional. He's taken vows of poverty, chastity. If he's not in it for the chocha or the money, he's in it for the power. This joint task force is CIA, DEA, and JSOC. I'm your resident spook for this ride. Welcome to Operation Kingslayer.
Our briefing said there'd be a contingent of locals.
The Guitarist 26. They're a group of rebels who've been giving Unidad and Santa Blanca some resistance. We'll meet their leader, Pakatari, soon as we touch down. Bolivians have a long history of hating us Yankees, but this time, let's hope the enemy of my enemy will be my friend. But don't turn your back on him. I'm not going to.
Soldiers. This is the help you promised? That Sandoval promised? A single Yankee died, so you send a handful of soldiers. Hundreds of Bolivians have died from Santa Blanca's bullets. Where will my hundreds of soldiers come from?
As Americans, we aren't here, remember? These soldiers are the best covert ops team our country has to offer. With their help, you won't need hundreds of soldiers.
Are you familiar with the word Huber, Senora Bowman?
Meet Pakatari, leader of the resistance group Guitarist 26. We will be working with the rebels to destabilize Santa Blanca's organization. They've been fighting Santa Blanca and corrupt Bolivian officials for nearly 6 years now. We'll need to coordinate targets.
There's no time for this. We have information on Amaru's whereabouts.
Amaru? You found him? Amaru is one of the founders of the Guitarist 26.
More than that, her group is founded on his ideas. Without his theories of an agrarian proletariat, there would be no organized resistance against Santa Blanca and the corruption in our government. Amaru must be saved. If you were to assist my people, it would do much to earn my confidence.
Where is he?
We do not know exactly. We know he's in this province and that there is a Santa Blanca lieutenant who knows where he is.
I'll put a call into the activity, see if they can dig more intel out of the airwaves. Start looking for that lieutenant and keep me informed of everything via sat phone. Good hunting.
Saving Amaru is important to our cause, Yankee. Make sure you don't kill the Santa Blanca lieutenant before you get the chance to ask him questions.
Time to earn your pay, people. Put on your game faces.
I tell you, I'm not too comfortable working with Pakatari and these rebels. Their kind of ideology always ends up with more bodies in the ground. What's your feeling on this op, Nomad?
End of the day, this is a revenge mission. We need to focus and get this done quick before we get stuck between local politics and a firestorm of cartel bullets. First objective, track down that Santa Blanca lieutenant so we can find Amaru.
Ooh-ah. Well, that was messy as shit.
Don't want to spook the target. Switch to suppressors. Got eyes on the target. Let's move. I got a target carrying submachine guns.
We're right at their cage. We're clear on this side. Shit, we got company.
We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up these supplies later. I'm spotting another tango.
There's a Sicario over here, by the watchtower.
Descargar, vatos.
Silencio, marche.
Pinche cabrón.
Eyes on a narco with a submachine gun. The
Here's the
sandbag in
deal,
place,
asshole.
see?
You answer my questions or I put a bullet in your gut and leave you to die in your own shit. Lo entiendes?
Chill the fuck out, cabrón. What do you want?
Amaru, where can I find him?
You serious? That's what this is about? Sure thing. He's at Atoya Farm. Go on. Then you can see what we do to people who fuck with us. People like you.
We need to get this done in a hurry. Amaru's an old man. He's not gonna last long under torture.
Shit, if they've been working on him for a while, there's a good chance he's already dead.
Maybe, maybe not. Amaru's a major player in the rebel movement. The cartel will keep him alive as long as they can to find out what he knows.
We can't afford to take any chances. There's too much riding on this. Let's move. I see the second target.
Okay, we're cool.
Let's get moving. The cartel ain't gonna wait around for us to track down and rescue Amaru.
Should be okay now.
Buckle up, people. Fucking hell!
Hostiles in the area, stay frosty. Armadillo farm. Remember, a lot of these sicarios are ex-military.
ID your targets. If Amaru gets killed by a stray round, Operation Kingslayer will be dead in the water before it even starts. Let's go.
Firing.
¡Mierda, chingada madre! ¡Hay un putero de soldados gringos acá! ¡Mátenlo! ¿Qué chingados esperas? ¡A partir de la madre con todo! entiendan, carajo. Agarraron a la persona que no debían. Exijo que me saquen ahora mismo de aquí, bestias.
Good shooting. Let's clean up and move on. Are you Amaru?
What's left of him anyway?
Come on, we're getting you out of here. I'll pilot.
Hey, ¿qué pasa?
Where are you taking me?
Back to your friends.
Entonces Pacatari has made his deal with the malditos extranjeros, the young fool.
Take it up with him, senor. Is it?
Are you hurt? Santa Blanca is not the most gracious of hosts. These Aucas, these demons they had questioning me. Let us say, their talk of love was enough to make me vomit. But their methods were not...
Were their names Yuri and Polito?
Si, Yuri and Polito.
These are the fucks that tortured Ricky Sandoval while Sueño questioned him. I want them bad.
We only saw run-of-the-mill Sicarios when we freed Amaru.
But I haven't seen Yuri and Polito in at least 3 days, maybe 4. I don't know where they are now.
We need more intel.
We'll search every village and camp until we find something.
Somebody's gotta know something. Gather documents, hack computers, interrogate hostile lieutenants, talk to civvies, whatever it takes.
We'll turn over every rock.
Hey, ¿cómo anda?
Heads up. Bowman's file on Yuri and Polito is coming through. That's the rundown on Yuri and Polito.
There were 4 people in the room the night DEA agent Ricky Sandoval was murdered. El Sueño, the head of the Santa Blanca cartel, Ricky, and the last 2 were La Yuri and El Polito. Yuri and Polito met at a poor state-run hospital in Chiapas, where El Polito was doing his residency, and La Yuri worked as a nurse. It was love at first sight. From the first moment their eyes met, they were inseparable. A love like no other. One day, a buchon named La Plaga walked into the ER, all shot up. It was touch and go for a while, but Yuri and Polito were able to save his life. La Plaga was grateful. He showered them with gifts, invitations to the most exclusive parties, even a new car. And after a while, La Plaga made Yuri and Polito the personal medical staff of the Santa Blanca cartel. But that wasn't their main job. See, Yuri and Polito know about the human body. They know how much pain a person can endure before he'll die. They know how to keep a person alive and awake so they can feel the pain. And most of all, they know how to inflict that pain. That's what they do in Itacua province. When Santa Blanca captures someone that refuses to talk, La Yuri and El Polito make them talk. They break people. Like I said, there were 4 people in the room the night Ricky Sandoval was murdered. Sueño, Ricky, Yuri and Polito. They kept Ricky alive while Sueño tortured him. Non-stop for 47 hours straight. They broke Ricky Sandoval. Then Sueño executed him.
They're a key part of Santa Blanca's security operation. Remember to check out Bowman's briefing on their chain of command.
Guy in charge of security is El Muro, the Wall. Personal bodyguard and childhood friend to El Sueño.
El Muro's little brother is La Plaga. Nasty piece of shit. Very active on social media. Head sicario for the cartel.
The hunt starts now. We want Sueño, we gotta work our way up the hierarchy. First targets are Yuri and Polito. We find the intel, we track them down, we take them out.
Let's go, let's go.
Nomad, I've got Pacatari on the line. Sounds like he needs our help.
Put him through.
Hola, compadre. I have a problem in Itacua, and Bowman says you may be able to help. My people need help. There have been many losses to the cartel, and the horrors inflicted by Yuri and Polito have broken their spirit. The fires of revolution have almost gone out.
Spare me the rhetoric, Katari. Just tell me what you need.
There is a cartel supply convoy passing through the province soon. Capturing it would give my people much-needed supplies and restore their morale. Can you do this?
Consider it done.
We're taking orders from Pacatari now?
Katari needs this convoy. We're gonna give it to him. The more he depends on us to get shit done, the more we can get out of him in return.
Down, they're gonna see you.
You're gonna get made. Hang back.
Just spotted one with submachine guns.
Looks like we've riled them up. We rattled somebody's cage.
This document mentions an Unidad captain who sends prisoners to Yuri and Polito for interrogations. He's gotta know where our lovebirds are, but he's sitting in an Unidad firebase.
We've learned that an Unidad captain named Fuentes has been working with Yuri and Polito. Interrogate Fuentes and see what intel he can give us.
Looks like fun. Too bad we got work to do. sniper, top of the tower. Okay, this is the Unidad firebase. We're looking for the captain who's in contact with Yuri and Polito. We need the target alive.
Roger that. Ooh.
Comiencen el ataque.
Opening fire on these fuckers.
Hemos enviado refuerzos a su posición. Acaben con el enemigo.
¡No nos están haciendo ni cosquillas!
Here we go.
Got it. Eyes on the Unidad captain. Sniper, get down! Oh, he's dead.
Quítate quieto.
What the hell is this?
How's it going?
Mierda. You may as well kill me now. I'm not talking, carajo!
That's your choice. But with a pair of sadistic fucks like Yuri and Polito, one day that might be you hanging from their ceiling. You can't trust them. It would be a relief if I took them out of your life.
Look, I'm not a snitch, but let's just say, yeah, they freak me out. The thing is, they're not even in Itacua.
Fuck took you so long! Silencio, marcha.
Ay, fuck! Mierda. You may as well kill me now. I'm not talking, carajo!
That's your choice. But with a pair of sadistic fucks like Yuri and Polito, one day that might be you hanging from their ceiling. You can't trust them. It would be a relief if I took them out of your life.
Look, I'm not a snitch, but let's just say, yeah, they freak me out. The thing is, they're not even in Itacua.
So call them back to Itacua. Tell them you've got a package ready.
Oye, Polito. I got a lamp ready for delivery.
Ninguna señal del enemigo en su última posición conocida.
Vale.
Comenzando una nueva búsqueda.
Let's get back to it. How's it going, fuckstick? I got another. That's 5. Shit off.
We got a grunt all by his lonesome. There, at the checkpoint. Good to go.
Hang on. I'll drive.
Help. If somebody had done that for Ricky...
Man, you'll never let me drive anymore. Just 'cause that one time?
Two Sicarios, by the ruins.
Tango number 3.
Looks like we've riled them up.
They know we're here.
Fire.
This is a commendation? Looks like it came from a box of cereal at the Air Force or something. We got a 20 on the garage where Polito parks his sports car. We snag that, we snag his GPS. Maybe something there will tell us where he and his girlfriend are.
Got it.
I'll fly.
Pakatari's rebel movement is on the verge of defeat. If we help him turn things around, we'll be able to count on his support in the future.
Come on, let's go.
He's dead. Rattled somebody's cage.
That's close. va. I'm set. Let's go.
Ready? Fire, fire, fire.
We'll go.
They're driving
Opening
away.
fire on these fuckers. Ah, shit. We've been spotted. Escort car destroyed.
Just stay down. I'll be right there. Damn, that guy's dead.
Thanks. Objective secure. Let's clear out. We'll pass word to the rebels to come get the radio gear. Out of the car now. Don't make this harder than it has to be. Pac, this is Nomad. The convoy is secure.
Gracias, amigo. My people will make good use of those supplies. My people are searching for La Yuri y El Polito, but in the meantime, there is something else you can do for us. I have prepared a speech for the people of Bolivia. It is a call to arms that we will broadcast from Itacua.
Santa Blanca's gonna send troops to shut that down as soon as they hear the transmission.
You see my problem? I need someone dependable to find a radio transmitter and protect it until the broadcast is complete.
Okay, Qatari. We'll get it done. That chopper's chock full of supplies the rebels could use. Let's get after it.
Hang back. They see it.
I got a target carrying submachine guns.
They're on alert. Taking a shot. Their lieutenant's running away. Grenade, move, move,
Fucking
move!
hell.
Grenade, move!
Ah, hell. Well, there's always another chopper out there somewhere, right?
We've got a location on El Polito's personal car. Steal it, so our techs can analyze the car's GPS for intel.
We good? Shit got close for a second there.
This is the garage. Sound off if you spot Polito's car.
Roger that. I got one narco.
Tell me where.
Over by that stack of tires.
Got another tango.
Get back before they make you.
Got another tango.
Hang back, that tango might spot you.
Target marked. Keep an eye on your background.
Poke the hornet's nest.
There it is. Eyes on Polito's car.
No se me escapan.
Open fire. Car is swanky, and there's a bloody condom in the glove box. Make that 2 bloody condoms.
I guess that confirms it's Yuri and Polito's ride.
Even if the condoms come standard, it's a sweet fucking car.
I never could understand the narco thing. You get an expensive whip, put chrome rims on it, then you just drive it around the same dusty towns you were driving around before.
You totally want one of these cars, don't you?
Fancy car, fancy suit, still the same street, so what's the point?
Air conditioning. Alright, now it's up to Bowman and the activity. They'll check the car's GPS for locations where Yuri and Polito may be hiding out. Let's go.
Alright, I'm in.
Pakatari's rebel movement is on the verge of defeat. If we help him turn things around, we'll be able to count on his support in the future.
Bowman, we're in Pucara.
You know that annoying DJ Perico on Santa Blanca radio? The activity has narrowed the location of his main broadcasting station to Pucara, so Perico himself should be close.
What do we want with him?
We need you to use your unique charm to convince DJ Perico to broadcast a Pakatari speech. It's a move that'll both raise the rebels' profile and make the cartel look bad.
Persuade change and influence, huh? No leads on Perico's 20?
We're still looking, but we don't even know what he looks like. Forage for intel. Find him, use him. I'll let you know if we can narrow down the location of the radio station.
hijos de su puta madre! ¡Métanles la verga a todos esos putos! ¡Mátenlos!
They've seen
Your
us.
lieutenant's trying to escape.
¿Qué chingados esperas? ¡A partir de la madre con todo! ¡Vamos a enseñarles quién manda! ¡Disparen!
They're coming this way.
I see a second target.
Sniper!
¡Ya está! Entrego las armas.
Sniper, get the fuck down!
This province is part of the cartel's influence operation, their propaganda machine. We should familiarize ourselves with their MO.
The man at the top is El Cardinal, an excommunicated priest turned Santa Muerte proponent. He's also supposed to be the spiritual advisor to El Sueño.
Other guy in the mix is Ramon Feliz. Used to be a legit journalist till he inexplicably started blogging for the cartel.
All priests like to hear themselves talk, don't they? But as the saying goes, talk is cheap. El Cardinal knew this was true. His people were barely surviving, and he wanted to do something. He had to help those in need. He didn't care where the support came from. But there were others who thought he was making deals with the devil. He was cast out. He lost his family, his friends. Lo perdió todo. When I found him, he was a broken man. I brought him into Santa Blanca to preach the truth of the new faith.
For we are wed to death from the moment we are born, and we must come to love her more than we love our lives. Sacred and blessed death, the goddess of darkness can free you from sickness and evil. Do you offer your heart and soul over to her?
He baptized me in the true faith. He is my counselor, my conscience. I do. The only person I truly trust with my soul.
I'm engaging Tango.
I got it. I'll fly.
Ya sacamos la pinche guarida de esos güeyes y no hay nada ahí. Vamos a seguir pasando la cosa pinche rato.
Good to go.
Carajo, no podemos dar con esos puntos. Mande refuerzo aéreo al norte.
got a Sicario. The bridge.
They're on alert. Camp settling down. They must think we've left. Helicopter incoming. Opening fire on these fuckers.
Good to go.
Chopper inbound.
We built the hornet's nest.
Down. You're giving yourself away.
Hey, we got an arco with a submachine gun close to the camp entrance. Relax, we're still good.
Looks like a fueling schedule for an aerial supply run. Cartel's got a cargo plane about to head out from a strip near here.
How about we take the plane ourselves, fly it to a friendly strip and give it to the rebels? Good for them, good for us, bad for the cartel.
Found an address for a rebel radio station SB took off the air.
Let's get that thing back online.
Pakatari's got some brass ones, I'll give him that. Give that fucker an inch and he'll take a mile.
If he can get us to Yuri and Polito, it's worth it. Let's get it done. Dig in. The cartel's gonna hit this place hard once that transmission starts.
Hey.
How dare los hijoputas of Santa Blanca march into Bolivia with their guns and their money and try to transform our patria into their drug-making machine. They already have our land and our leave. If we do not act soon, stand up.
I have a shot. Engage. Get to cover. We got a sniper, get down!
A todas las unidades, comiencen el ataque. We need to do is stand up against Santa Blanca and their violence and their blasphemous religion. Bolivia can once again be ours.
Those Sicarios are fucking the hell out of that emitter.
Message sent. The rebels are gonna give Santa Blanca hell after this.
Well done, compadres. My speech was heard all over Bolivia. It is only a matter of time before the people rise up and join our cause. Viva la revolución!
Glad we could help. Now what have you got on Yuri and Polito?
Nothing yet, amigo. Those two, they cover their tracks well. But my people are working on it. We will know something soon. In the meantime, my revolutionary brothers in Itacua stand ready to help if you need them. Just call, and they will come.
I'll keep that in mind. Sorry about this, brother, but I gotta have the car. Out. I'll drive.
Compadre, I may have someone who can give you information on Yuri and Polito.
I'm listening.
One of my lieutenants managed to escape from them. He fled to a village called Culta. Rather than give my men up to the cartel, the villagers hid him.
Goddamn bravery right there.
In response, Santa Blanca razed every home and executed all the villagers.
Fuck.
My lieutenant is still being kept alive. Probably so he can be killed in an even more painful way.
Understood. We're heading to Culta now.
A captured rebel being held in the village of Culta might have valuable intel on the Yuri and El Polito. Rescue him from the cartel and find out what he knows.
Looks like Culta's still smoldering. Keep an eye out for the rebel they've got held here.
We're cool, we're cool.
I got a narco over here, next to the church.
I got a third.
We got a Sicario, next to the church.
Baby makes 3. I got a third target.
¡Al piso! ¡Todos al puto piso! ¡Un hijo de la chingada nos está disparando!
Stay quiet.
¿Qué chingados espera? ¡A partir de la madre con todo! ¡Vamos a enseñarles quién manda! ¡Disparen!
Oh shit, here they come. Find some fucking cover! Fuck, engage him.
Tango's by the church. Well, that was messy as shit.
Oigan, gringos, help me get out of here.
You okay, hermano?
What do you want from me?
Yuri and Polito, the fuckers who tortured you. We're here to make them pay for what they did, but we need to know where they took you.
We didn't travel far. I remembered that much, and it was quiet. Out in the country somewhere. There was a smell, like old animal skins. That's all I know. I'm sorry.
It's all right. At least we know they're close by. Gracias.
Nomad, we finally got a 20 on Yuri and Polito. The activity cross-referenced the car's GPS with that description you got from the prisoner. They're at a hunting lodge. Rumor has it they use that spot for their enhanced interrogation.
Send us the location. We'll take care of it.
Put them in the ground for me. Make sure they feel the pain.
We've got a location on Yuri and El Polito. Let's pay these fuckers back for what they did to Sandoval. I don't care how you do it, so long as they both end up dead.
To the market, Jeeves.
Advance on the lodge. Stay alert. Move in. Watch those doorways and corners. This must be where Sandoval cashed in. Bowman said they kept him alive for 47 hours.
Tough son of a bitch held out for a long time.
I feel like he was waiting for us to come get him, and we're real fucking late. Time to make it right.
Who were you before you met me?
Mamacita, I was nobody. Nothing. I could not have even imagined a life so deep, a love so full as the love I have with you.
Oh, God, I feel the same. I was half a person before I met you.
I'm engaging tables.
He's down.
Hey!
Oh, here we go. They've seen us.
Me carga la chingada! Whoever the fuck you are, I'm gonna bleach you slow!
Yuri is down. Yuri and Polito have been terminated.
You know how in the movies people always act like revenge isn't satisfying? Like it doesn't make them feel any better?
Sure.
Well, I feel fucking great. Taking out that lovey-dovey horror show also earned us some points with the locals. Make contact when you find something new. Bowman out.
Our security infrastructure was being attacked. It made me question if La Plaga, our head sicario, was up to the task, or if he was too distracted with social media antics. Are you too busy chasing pussy on the internet to do your fucking job? Or is fucking your job?
No, Jefe. He's my brother, Sueño. I will keep him in line.
La Plaga got the message. Too well. He doubled down.
Whoever's behind this, know that we will find you. Know that for every one of us you kill, we will kill 10 civilians at random. There is no such thing as innocent to me.
The little pendejo had no idea how much damage he had just caused.
We'll let the rebels know where to find these supplies. They can pay us back later.
There are a lot of lights. Switches up here.
You really ought to let me try.
Bowman, we just crossed into Barvechos.
Good news. Sueño sent an accountant named Pulpo to Barvechos to check out Nidia Flores' books. Word is Pulpo is a hawk. He doesn't let anyone cut any corners.
So whether she's skimming from Sueño or not, Nidia is not happy to have Pulpo looking into her.
The cartel smuggles its profits into Barvechos from Brazil, and then most of that gets laundered through Banco de Barvechos.
With Pulpo already about to gum up the works, there has to be some way we can use that to sabotage the entire process.
Maybe Sueño already believes Nidia Flores has sticky fingers. To know for sure, we need to get hands on Pulpo. Our intel places his junior partner and right-hand man, a guy named Wagner, at a silver mine in Barvechos. Grab Wagner and make him cough up Pulpo's location.
Our friendly neighborhood CIA officer just sent us a video. Who's got the popcorn?
All the Sicarios in the world ain't worth piss if you don't have the accountants to wash the money clean. Octavio Allende is the accountant that does Sueño's laundry. They call him El Pulpo, the octopus, because he's got his tentacles everywhere. You take him out, a lot of other pieces no longer connect, but I want to use him as a weapon. Pulpo is management, and he knows it. Instead of an AK-47, he has a briefcase, and he uses it to open doors to businesses, to cement relationships with politicians and police, and to make the cartel's money something they can spend. Thanks to El Pulpo, in addition to its illegal enterprises, Santa Blanca has its cash in numerous legit businesses. El Sueño has brought El Pulpo to Bolivia to audit Nidia Flores. Cash from Brazil comes into Barvechos, where much of it is laundered into the mining consortium. Nidia's profits must be looking a little light. El Pulpo's right-hand man, Wagner, is at the Sipuco silver mine. Get to Wagner and find out where his boss is hiding.
This AO is part of Santa Blanca's coke smuggling operation. Bowman's got files for us on all the major players.
Woman in charge is Nidia Flores, an ex-beauty queen turned drug trafficker. Her right-hand man is a dude named El Polito. Ugly motherfucker. Seems to handle on-the-ground logistics. She's the brains, he's the brawn.
For Santísima Muerte so loved the Santa Blanca cartel that she gave us her only begotten daughter, that whoever believeth in her should not perish, but have everlasting life. Many years ago, we were in trouble, in la desesperación, on the verge of extinction, being torn to pieces by the snakes and ratas. I believed that hope was lost, that it was too late for us. Era el fin. But just when I was ready to give up, it happened. Nidia Flores came forth, known to us as La Reina de Belleza, the beauty queen. And with her, she brought prosperity, wealth, and retribution. We feel her charity, su amor, deep in our hearts. As she continues to spread her gospel across the world, to every corner of the globe, praise to Saint Nidia, Queen of Queens, Reina de Reinas, Goddess among mongrels.
They say every man has a fatal flaw. El Polito's is love. A smuggler from the age of 6, El Polito's father used to tape Acapulco gold on his son's body and then send him across the border. He called these trips vacaciones familiares, family vacations. By the time he was 13, Polito was a trapechiador, a master smuggler. Cigarettes, alcohol, name-brand clothes, DVDs, oil, wildlife, weapons, and of course, people. One time, he even smuggled in half a kilo of yellow cake uranium. If someone wanted it, El Polito could move it. But it was never really about the money. For him, it was the rush, until he met the beauty queen. Nidia Flores saw his talent and made him her right-hand man. Nidia was the brains, Polito was the brawn. The thing is, he was head over heels from the moment he first laid eyes on her. Nidia never felt the same way, but one drunken night she gave in. A little bit of sperm roulette, and 9 months later, they had a daughter, Valeria. They say every man has a fatal flaw. El Polito has 2.
Got him. He's down.
Guys ready? Fire.
Roger that. Engage. Get away from there. Move. Sniper.
Silver mine over there.
Santa Blanca took them all over in this area. Hired Barvechos plotted to manage the digging for them.
As far as the miner's concerned, what's the difference between the two? One boss is as bad as another when you're trapped a mile underground.
Say the word, boss.
Get ready. Fire.
Copy that.
Quítate quieto. Tell me where I can find Pulpo's boy Wagner, or I start shooting off toes.
You got some anger issues, Wayne. But I'll tell you, Wagner was snatched off the street by Nidia's guys.
What do we think? Pulpo's boy snatched by Nidia's crew? I sure as shit don't buy it.
I'd say Nidia's got something to lose, and she thinks this Wagner guy can help her keep it. Damn, look at that. Barvechos Plata mine.
I guess Santa Blanca owns this too now. They've got their hands in every Bolivian industry.
The billion-dollar question is who's buying from them. Oil from drug cartels and terror groups, minerals, they all get into the market somehow. down before they see you.
Por favor,
what is
stop
Pulpo
this.
up to,
Sueño
cabrón?
sent us here.
How's he going to fuck over Nidia Flores, eh?
Por favor, stop.
Hold on. Coopere y todo saldrá bien.
Fuck, engaging.
Dios mío, thank you. But who are you?
For now, just know that we're people keeping you alive. Let's move. Let's go.
Go on without me.
Can you believe those cabrones? They say Nidia Flores thinks Pulpo is gonna steal from her. Robarle, por favor.
Don't you think you got bigger problems than griping about office politics right now?
Pulpo es sueño.
Opening fire.
Necesitamos espera. A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a hacerle 100 mandas. ¡Separen!
That was fucking close.
Let's get back to business.
Did Sueño hire contractors again? En serio, I have not seen the invoices.
Seriously, not your problem.
Wait, you work for Pulpo, don't you? ¿Es eso, verdad? Him and his secret accounts. As his bookkeeper, how am I supposed to track that?
Okay, let's focus on the mission.
Es que, neta, I'm scared of what El Sueño will do if we don't complete the audit.
Quédate quieto.
And who was it that attacked you?
Men who work for Nidia Flores. It was nonsense. They suspect Pulpo plotting against Nidia.
Will you excuse us for a moment?
Pulpo and Nidia have it in for each other, huh?
We need to use it to our advantage.
Make them both think they're stealing from each other?
Exactly. Just need to find ways to do that.
We'll get back out there. Get some intel we can use to break that relationship.
Hey, who did you guys say you were again?
Pulpo's cousin, on his mother's side.
For two people who work for the same man, Nidia and El Pulpo don't seem to like each other very much.
They're naturally suspicious of each other and their intentions.
We feel those suspicions right. We can get them starting their own little war.
Bad guys in the area.
Sí, después de que terminen de cenar. Perfecto. Compañero, dice lo mismo desde hace 20 años.
Check this out. Nidia buys her makeup online.
Does that receipt have a delivery address on it?
Why, yes it does.
Bet she ordered from a computer at that location.
We've got a location on Nidia.
If we hack that machine, we can make it look like she's skimming cash.
Good idea. Let's hit it.
Back it up, we're gonna see. I'm shooting these fuckers.
No mames, prende una alarma, cabrón.
Cover already. Watch it, that thing's going slow.
I got you, man. Just hang tight. I'm heading your way.
Fucking hell!
Helicopter incoming.
Baby makes three.
By the HQ building. Watch out.
Copter, get down.
Here's your office. Let's take a look at that PC. I've transferred about $50 million from Nidia's accounts to accounts that look like Polpo's. It's artless, but it'll get the job done.
¿Qué chingamos esperas? A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
They're coming right at us. Any ideas, boss?
Ahora seguimos con ellos. Vénganse todos en chico para acá.
Ah, shit. We've been spotted. Hit the dirt. Helicopter.
Just spotted one with submachine guns.
I think they know somebody's got a beat on. Opening fire.
Got a shipping schedule for those convoys of cash coming from Banco de Barvechos.
Should make it easy to cull one from the herd, then drop the loot off at Pulpo's garage.
If Bowman links that truck's location to Nidia, we can sit back and watch things fall apart.
Steal one of Santa Blanca's cash
Hang on, I'll
trucks
drive.
and hide it in El Pulpo's garage. When Nidia Flores finds out, she'll blame Pulpo for the theft.
Fire.
Copy. Opening fire.
Escort car has been destroyed. Oh, here we go. They've seen us. Escort car destroyed. Ah, shit. We've been spotted.
Bupo has a garage in the area. We'll drop the truck off there.